Here at beautiful Brockton High School in Campanelli Stadium, and the first pitch has been thrown. It's a strike. And pitching, we've got, looks like number 5, Jackson O'Brien at the mound. And his first pitch is a strike. Here's the wind up the pitch. Low and outside. So it's 1-1. This is BCA Sports bringing you all the high school action. And we have a good one. Boxes 5 and 4, Durfee 3 and 4. Check swing, but it's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Brockton coming here with 5 wins, 4 losses. Durfee, 3 wins and 4 losses. So it should be a good game. Brockton in their home pinstripes. Durfee in their dark top jersey and gray pants. And a strike 3 as Jackson O'Brien strikes him out for the first out of the game here at Campanelli Stadium. Oh, that's a nice way to start this game off. Give that pitcher a little bit more confidence. Not that he doesn't have it, but it always helps. The pitch. Ooh, he connects. It goes to left field. And the left fielder is right under it. And he gets the second out. So 2 quick outs. And we've got a right-hander, number 7. Please excuse the names for Durfee. We just don't have a score sheet for Durfee High School, the Hilltoppers. Here's a pitch. And that didn't even reach the plate. So that's a ball 1 for O'Brien. Two outs. Nobody on. Here's the pitch. And he fouls it off. So I believe that's his first strike. 1-1 is the count. And the pitch. Ball low. So 2 balls, 1 strike to the batter. Jackson O'Brien, a senior. Here's the pitch. Ooh, look good, but low. So it should be 3 balls and 1 strike to the batter. The pitch. And he grounds it to the second baseman. Covers it nicely. Gets it over there to first base. And we got a 1-2-3 inning at the top of the first for Brockton as they'll come in. Get ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. So nice 1-2-3 inning for the Brockton Boxers. Start off early in this ball game as Durfee will take the field. And hopefully we'll have our play-by-play guy here. He's just a little bit late. Leah Giannatasio.
You know, I think I like this car better when there were just 2 people in it. Just saying. It's not your other friend Adam here.
Come on, Neil. That's no way to treat our guests.
You guys, I can go home if you want. I don't really need to be here.
No, it's okay, Adam. It's fine, really.
Hey, at least let me be your PT, all right?
Got it.
Got it.
I wasn't talking to you.
Neil, be nice.
Hey, Neil, I was thinking, just because you're PT all the time, could I give it a shot? I mean, just this once.
Up to him. He takes this job very seriously.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Best 2 out of 3? I'm seeing 3 unread text messages from your mom. She's looking pretty concerned about your student loan situation. Also, we have 3 unread emails, and a week from tomorrow, we have a doctor's appointment, 4 p.m. in Valencia. Lastly, oh yeah, I'm seeing lots of subscription emails. I can easily unsubscribe you from those, archive them.
Okay, great job, Adam. Can I have the phone back now, please?
No, he's doing great. Let him keep going.
Thanks, Key, because I won't let you down.
Welcome back, everybody, to Brockton High Baseball. We're at the bottom of the first inning. Brockton had a 1-2-3 inning on Durfee, so they'll come up to bat. Leading off is their pitcher, Jackson O'Brien, who's a good leadoff hitter. And we've got number 13 for Durfee starting the pitching role. It's just a beautiful day out here. Really no wind. Very small breeze. It's about 58, 59 degrees here at Campanelli Stadium. It rained a little bit earlier, so the field is nice and compact. The catcher throws it down to second base, and we're getting ready to start this bottom of the first inning for the Brockton Boxers. And a lot of chatter coming from the Boxer dugout. And time is called as the catcher goes out there and talks to his pitcher before even one pitch is thrown. You don't see that too often. So they finish conversating, and the catcher comes back and gets behind the plate. O'Brien is in the batter's box. First pitch. Nice pitch right over the plate, slightly inside, strike one. The pitch, inside, ball, 1-1. Nice look by Jackson O'Brien. Pitcher winds up. A little bit outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jackson O'Brien. And strike 2. Threw it right by him. Had a little heat on it. Here's the pitch. It's low. So that's a ball. There's the pitch. Strike 3. Had him looking. So Brian starts off the inning with the called strikeout. And up next for the Boxers is number 19, Jordan Jenkins. Inside and low, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Good look by Jenkins. Here comes the pitch. Threw it right by him. 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside and low. Ball 3. So we got 3 balls, 1 strike. And a ball 4 for Jenkins. So with 1 out, we got a man on first. So in steps into the batter's box number 1. That's LaRusso. Pitch is inside, ball 1. Man on first, gets his lead. Outside, catcher does a nice job of blocking it from going around. Man on first, 1 out. LaRusso takes the pitch. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Man on first. LaRusso being patient at the plate. Runner gets the lead at first. And that's a strike just inside. So 3 balls and 1 strike, 1 out. And he bounces it to third base. He blocks it with his body, guns it over to first and gets him out for 2 outs. Nice hustle. Nice hustle by LaRusso, but he moves the man to second base. And now we've got the 4th batter, number 33. Zeke is up at the plate. Here's the pitch. And he fouls it off behind us. Zeke patiently waits. Here's the pitch. Outside. That's a ball. And we've got a roster here. Number 13 pitching is Alexis Montilla, who's a senior on the mound. And here's the pitch. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter. Man on second, gets a lead. And it's shot out there. Nice hit. Man rounds third. That's going to bring a man home. So Zeke gets a clutch hit here in the first inning. Brings a man home. 1-0 Boxers. And a nice piece of hitting there by Mr. Zeke, who's a number 4 batter. I believe he's either playing first or the DH. We'll check it out after Brockton gets back out on the field. But here we go. Man on first. 1-0 lead. And that's a ball to number 13, Adam Perez. The number 5 hitter for the Brockton Boxers. 2 out. There's the pitch. Threw some heat right by him. He swung at it. Good pitch by Alexis Montella. Here's the pitch. Swing again. 2 strikes. 2 strikes on Adam. Adam Perez at the plate with 2 strikes on him. Man on first. He's got a lead. 1-0 Boxers. And he makes connection, but it's going to be a foul ball. Just outside the third base bag. So here's another swing at it. Zeke goes back to first. Montilla sets on the mound. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And it's in the dirt. And Alexis does not like that pitch. Didn't even reach the plate. Two outs for the Boxers. Man on first. Pitch in the dirt again. Zeke gets down there as quick as he can, and he gets there. Nice piece of base running by number 33, Zeke, as he hustles down there. So nice piece of base running there as the ball got a little bit past the catcher. And Zeke took advantage. Now he's on second with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And he strikes out. Adam Perez strikes out to end the inning, but not after 1 run is scored. So we start the top of the second, 1-0 Boxers.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
Bro, you gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's a white people thing.
Escúchame, en esta casa los hombres no lloran.
You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
Thanks for hearing me out, bro. Appreciate it.
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad. Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Welcome back, everybody, to Brockton High Baseball. We're getting ready to start the top of the second inning. Brockton has a 1-0 lead as they scored 1 in the bottom of the first. And Durfee will get ready to get up here and their first batter, 23. As I'm looking at the roster, we don't have his number down here, so we apologize. whoever 23 is, but he's getting ready to start off the second inning. As the infield encourages their pitcher, Jackson O'Brien. Came out of that first inning with no runs. I don't believe they got any hits either. But here we go, top of the second inning. First pitch is a ball. It's fouled off, 1-1 for the batter. We got a little breeze out here. Clouds covering the sun. Pitch. Ball 2. And I'm going to turn it over to my partner, the play-by-play guy, Leo.
Miles, always the professional. Thanks for getting it going for me.
Leo, I've been trying to practice his name, but I don't want to mess it up.
Genetasio.
Genetasio, I love it.
Picking the game up here in the top of the second. Slow ground ball. Play over. The ball's going to get away. So that may be ruled an infield hit, Miles. I think Hopkins had enough time to make the play. It may go down as an error.
I think so.
So Durfee with 1 out.
Sorry. No outs.
Sorry, we'll go no outs. We'll bring up number 13, Alex Montia, a senior. The Hilltoppers coming in. I think the same record as Brockton, both right around 500.
Yeah, it's very close. Box is 5-4, Durfee 3-4.
Box is picking up 1 run in the first inning. Brockton struggling scoring the last couple of games. My only 1 run in the past 2 games after getting out to a 5-2 start. So O'Brien from the stretch, a good fastball over the plate.
Yeah, Brian looked pretty good in that first inning, Leo.
He's got good stuff. Like we said, he's had 3 wins this year, 3-0 in the season, beating Whitman, Hanson, Braintree, and Weymouth. The last 2 complete game victories. So out of the stretch, fastball just outside. So the count will go to 1s. Montia, the right fielder. Brockton defensively shading towards the third base side. And Chostagee keeping the runner on. Here's the stretch. Just low, and that ball's going to be stopped by LaRusso. Good stop, Miles. He got down. He's been doing a good job this season, not letting balls get by him.
He has.
Really good athlete back there.
Yep. Good leader.
Very good leader. Captain of the team as a junior. You don't see that often, especially here at Brockton. When you have the amount of athletes Brockton has, it's not often you see a junior captain, but he has shown leadership since I had him when he was in Little League, Miles.
Wow.
He was a leader back then.
There you go right there.
Yeah.
You could see it.
Yeah. So O'Brien in the stretch in a 2-1 count. Short lead over at first. Here's the pitch. The ball's going to be hit out to right field. Could be trouble. Vega going over. He drops the ball.
And luckily he was in foul territory.
Good call, Miles. That ball drops in fair territory. That's going to be trouble.
That's right.
So that will be an E9 on Vega, and the batter will get an extra he's going to get an extra chance here because that should have been an out.
Yeah, tough break there for Jackson O'Brien. He put it out there for the defense to take care of it.
Not the easiest plays. Vega had to go on the run, but he's a good outfielder. He makes that play 9 times out of 10. So O'Brien in the stretch. Let's see what he does here. Here's the pitch. Ball's going to be low and outside. So the count will go full. I think O'Brien has no walks in his past 2 games. I don't want to jinx him, but I don't think he's walked the batter his past 2 games.
No, in that first inning he didn't.
So he's gone 15 innings. So the count will go full. Short lead over at first in the stretch. Ball should be a routine ground ball to third. Picked up by Hopkins. Throws over. They get the out.
Yeah, nice play by Hopkins there.
Bobbled the ball. Could have been a double play, but stayed with it and got the automatic out at first base.
You said the key word, Leo. He stayed with it.
So coming up for the Whalers now will be Aaron Ferreira, a senior. Lefty coming up out of the batter's box. So Durfee's putting the tying run at second base with 1 out. Brockton defensively staying back, playing straight up. All the infield is behind the bag. And Hopkins is off the line. O'Brien will still work out of the stretch. The look in. Amani LaRusso, the outside part of the plate. Here's the pitch. That ball should be hit out to Brett Keane in center field. He makes the play, and let's see if they're tagging. They're not. So, once again, O'Brien, like he's done all season, Miles, pitching out of trouble.
Yeah, he's done a great job so far today.
So 2 outs for the Toppers. Up comes number 12. That will be Benjamin Sherry, a sophomore. Durfee, like Brockton, not a ton of seniors on the roster. O'Brien stays in the stretch. Outfield straight away. The look. Here's the 0-0. Fastball up.
Yeah, see, Sherry's a sophomore.
Big, strong-looking kid.
Yeah. The coaches saw something in him.
That's right.
They got him starting.
So O'Brien on the 1-0. Finn over towards the bag at second. Big hole over. He closes it up now. Here's the 1-0. That ball's hit out. Should be a pop-up. And that's going to be a can of corn for Finn. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Campanelli Stadium. Brockton 1, Durfee nothing. Back here at Campanelli Stadium, Leo Genatasio along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. Bottom of the second, Brockton looking to add some more runs. They took a 1-0 lead in the first, manufactured a run with a walk, stolen base, and a single by Zeke Chostigi, the junior. On the mound today for the Hilltoppers will be Alex Montier, a senior. Durfee returning a lot of players from last year's team that actually won 2 tournament games, Mile. They went up to North Andover and beat a highly rated team, just showing you the strength of the conference that Brockton is in. Some good baseball teams in this conference. Dartmouth, Brockton, New Bedford, Dartmouth. A lot of those teams very successful in the tournament last year.
Yeah. Tough competition in SEC.
Sure is. So Brockton Light goes back with Durfee to 1990 when the Big Three was formatted. Brockton really owned Durfee in just about most sports, but baseball is the one sport where it was really close. Both teams winning state championships in the 90s. Both teams putting quality products on the field for many years in baseball. So leading off for Brockton will be the third baseman, Hopkins, the senior. Swung a good bat this season. A hard luck loser last game, Miles. Pitched 6 scoreless innings and lost it in the 7th. So here's the 0-0, and that's going to be low.
Yeah, this kid's got a good eye for the ball when he gets up to the plate.
He's a big, strong kid, puts a good swing on the ball. Durfee's defense straight away, shading over towards the third base side. Here's the 1-0 from Montia. And that ball's going to be low. So Hopkins up in the count. Brockton, like we said, they got off to a quick start this season. Had a really, really tough break against New Bedford the other day. 1 out away from going 6-2. New Bedford put 2 runs across, but they got to battle back. So here's the 2-0 to Hopkins. And that's going to be low. So Hopkins up in the count 3-0. Let's see if Coach Brennan gives him the take. Big game for the Boxers here, Miles. At 5-4, this last game of the first half, they really want to go out 6-4, looking at the second half, trying to make the tournament.
Yeah, 6-4 looks a lot better than 5-5.
Sure does. So 3-0 to Hopkins. Montia from the set. Here's the 3-0. And that ball's low. So all 4 balls in the dirt. Montilla struggling with his control right there.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's struggling a little bit.
Maybe overthrowing a bit. So up now would be the DH Brady Witt, the senior, who's really starting to swing a good bat of late. Hopkins on first base at 6'5", still has those long legs. He can run, a good athlete. Member of the Brockton Elite 8 basketball team, the starting center. So some versatility over there at first. Montilla's going to work out of the stretch. Brady Witt digging in. Big lead over at first. Here's the 0-0. That ball's going to be fouled back. So Brockton attacking balls early, even after throwing 4 straight balls. Coach Brennan probably want to see them swinging the bats after not scoring runs the past 2 games.
Exactly. He wants to see his kids swing at some of these pitchers.
Yep.
Like you said, from last game, they didn't get a lot of hits in there.
There were no hit last game at Westwood. So Hopkins with the big lead. Here's the 0-1 to Witt. Montilla, they got him picked. So Hopkins takes a look down. Hopkins going back to first, and they're going to throw him out.
Yeah, not exactly great base running right there by Hopkins.
No, looked like he was staring over at Coach Brennan for the sign in the middle of it, and they just caught him napping. And so that's going to be a 4-3 pickoff for the Hilltoppers. And Brockton struggling on the bases the past few games. They ran into 2 outs, double play last game against New Bedford Miles. It cost them maybe the game. So here we go. It's going to be 0-1 to Brady. And another ball in the dirt, and Hopkins would have been standing on second right now. That's tough.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one. So you got to battle adversity for the boxes here. A little adversity in the second inning. Witt, 1-1. Montilla back to the set. Here's the pitch. Good fastball.
Ooh, yeah.
Just hit the outside part of the plate.
Just the outside part of that plate.
So the 1-2, lining up outside. Witt, that ball's going to be grounded up the third foul. Even though some of those outside pitchers, I'd like to see some of the hitters try to hit that to right field. That's something Brady, he has power to all fields. If he hits that ball field, that's going to ground up to third base. Really not going to do much with that pitch. So here we go. 1-2 to Witt. Montilla out of the set. Vega on deck, the junior. A low again.
And he did that a few times in that first inning when he seemed like he was trying too hard and just went right
overthrowing.
Right in front of the plate.
The catcher, Joseph Sylvia, is a freshman.
Wow.
And he's got his work cut out for him today.
He definitely does, Leo.
So it's going to go 2s to Brady Witt, lining up in the inside part of the plate. From the set, here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball. Hit the shortstop. Booted by the shortstop. And he'll get on in an error.
Yeah, he didn't get that quite in the glove.
That is the shortstop. I think that's Jaden Espinal, really good athlete, the junior. Probably the best athlete on Durfee. Point guard on the basketball team. I coached against him in Little League, and he's really a terrific, terrific athlete.
Yeah, I think he just anticipated.
Yeah, the hop, an extra hop. Yeah. So 1 out. Witt will be at first. Vega, the junior, had the only hit in RBI. Well, he had the RBI for the boxes against New Bedford. Montilla. And that's a fastball. That's
good pitch.
Good pitch.
Yeah.
Jared Finn, the junior, on deck. So Vega takes a look down at Coach Brennan. Witt, a small lead. Man on first, 1 out, 0-1 count. Montilla from the stretch. Looks over. And Brady Witt gets back safely. Montilla got a good move. He's got quick feet.
Yeah, I was going to say that. He does.
So here's the 0-1. Witt, small lead. The look in. And another move back. Back safely.
Like you said, he's got a good release back to the first base.
Yeah.
And it fooled Hopkins.
Witt, small lead. The 0-1. From the stretch, the pitch. Ball low in the dirt again. Catcher's done a nice job keeping the balls in front of him. So
nice
the count
job.
will go to 1-1.
I tell you, the field looks in great shape, nice and green.
Beautiful day for baseball. A little cool, but the field does look in immaculate shape. So 1-1 to Vega. Montilla from the stretch. Vega hits a ball to third base, scooped by the third baseman. Nice play, the throw over, and he's going to be safe at first.
Oh, nice play by the third baseman.
It was a good play all around. Good scoop by the first baseman, good scoop by the third baseman. So they're going to knock down the lead runner with 2 outs. Vega will be safe at first on the force play. Junior Jared Finup singled in his last game against New Bedford in the last inning to keep the box of hopes alive. Vega, a good athlete at first, can run. Let's see if Coach Brennan puts him in motion here. Montilla again from the stretch. The look. The pitch. That ball's going to be hit out to left field. It's going to go foul. Good contact from Jared.
I was going to say great contact. It just didn't stay in the field of play.
Got ahead of that a little bit, but looks like he's right on top of the ball. The top of the order, Jackson O'Brien on deck. Vega with a big lead. Big lead. Don't be surprised if he's going in. He's back. Good move from Montilla.
Nice job of Vega getting back, seeing that the pitcher was going to throw it over there.
Yep. Vega again. Good lead. Montilla working from the stretch. The 0-1 to Finn. Back again. So Durfee's on to Brockton. They know with 2 outs they're going to try to get a man at the scoring position. Montilla is going to do everything in his power to keep Vega close to that bag.
I think this is Brockton's advantage, where Montilla's been having problems getting that ball to the plate.
That's right.
Never mind over the plate.
So here's the 0-1. Vega's going. And Finn's going to pop it up. Ball's drifting towards out of play and just into the Brockton dugout.
Oh, that nice hustle over there by the third baseman.
Really good effort from the third baseman. And unfortunately, number 23 is not on our roster.
And he was the first one to lead off the game, and there was nobody. There was no 23. So we apologize.
Let's see what we have here on the roster. Not on the roster. So good effort by number 23. So 0-2 to Finn. Let's see if Vega gets the green light again. Big lead. Move back over. Vega back safely. Again, pivotal game for the Boxers here. If they want to make the tournament, it's a game they really need to win. So Vega off. Montilla ahead on the count, 0-2. Big lead. Back. About the 4th time he's gone over there. One thing I'm not seeing during that, I don't see the right fielder coming over for a backup in case he throws that ball away. That's maybe something Brockton can take advantage of at some point if that ball does get away. So Vega off again. Montilla from the stretch, lining up in the outside part of the plate. And he throws back over.
I'm a little surprised the right fielder is playing so deep.
I agree. Jared is not the biggest of guys. Left field is playing deep too.
Right. But since the pitcher's throwing it over there so many times, you'd think he'd come in a little bit, that right fielder, like you said, for backing up that first baseman.
So the 0-2, Vega off first. And the 6th time he throws over. So
a little cat and mouse game being played.
Sure is. And Montilla really doing a nice job from the stretch. The head bobs, the footwork, doing a nice job keeping Vega close to that bag. So another big lead. Montilla from the stretch, the 0-2.
Ooh,
and that's going to be strike 3.
Wow. Montilla threw it where he had to throw it, Leo.
That was a perfect pitch. If he had hit that, it's a ground ball to second base. So we're going to go at the end of 2 at Campanelli Stadium. Brockton 1. The Durfee Hilltoppers nothing.
You know what's especially interesting about Hannah is that her name is the same forward and backwards.
What's that called again?
An anagram.
Nah, I don't think that's it.
Yes, it is. But see, what I call it is a Hannagram. You get it? Because it's her name?
First of all, I think you're talking about a palindrome.
No, I don't
don't think so. I think you're wrong.
Hey, is that your anagram texting you?
Yeah, man. Well, you're my personal texter, my PT. What'd she say?
She sent a ladybug emoji. What does that even mean?
Actually, we only communicate using emojis.
Why?
It's just something we do.
How is it even possible?
Just send her a donut emoji, okay?
Nah, I don't like this. I have no idea what
It's
I'm
not
saying.
trusted, okay? It's the emoji mojo.
Emoji mojo?
Mm-hmm. Emoji
Right.
mojo.
Okay.
Say it with me.
Wow. She sent a lot of smileys in response to that.
See? Now you try. It's your turn.
I'll send a pineapple.
Nice. Her reply?
She said, wow, this is totally Keegan texting me, isn't it? How did she know that?
Well, see, man, you don't have the emoji mojo.
I have no idea how you flirt like this.
Emoji mojo is my specialty.
Where'd you learn it?
Where I learn everything. Internet.
Back at Campanelli Stadium, Leo Genatasio along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. Boxers taking a 1-0 lead into the third inning, Miles. I think Coach Brennan would feel a lot more comfortable with some more runs on the board.
Yeah, he definitely would feel a lot more comfortable, and he's just waiting for these bats to come alive.
They started the season out scoring multiple runs, several runs in each game, including a real good victory against a good Whitman-Hanson team. Bats have fell silent the last two games, but it's a long season. So O'Brien pitching to number 6, Yandel Pachado, the junior. And O'Brien throws a good fastball. He was late on that.
Yeah, he had a little heat on it, too.
On deck for the Hilltoppers, Joshua Martell, the senior. So O'Brien working from the set. Defense shaded over to the third base bag. Here's the 0-1. Another good fastball.
Oh, yes. Pachado froze. Looking right at it as it went over the plate. Good pitch.
One of the big differences between O'Brien this year and last year is his ability to throw his off-speed pitches for strikes. With the good velocity, he's able to keep the hitters off balance. So O'Brien working ahead 0-2. Let's see they're working in here. Good piece of hitting by the Durfee batter there, fouling that off. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. Kept his eye on the ball and made some contact.
Don't want to see Brockton giving away an easy pitch over the plate here. With 2 strikes with no one on, they really could work the plate here. Real important for the Boxers not to give up that leadoff batter on base. So, 0-2 to the batter. Martell. O'Brien from the set. They're looking high here. And it is high. That ball gets actually under the netting and almost hit the catcher's father.
Yeah.
So, 1-2 to Yandel Pachado. Joshua Martell on deck. O'Brien from the set. Good curveball.
Nice.
And, the throw over in the third strike is going to go down as an error on the catcher. O'Brien did his job striking him out. And think of Amani instead of just gunning that ball over, try to aim the ball.
Good point. He should just gunned it because he has a great arm.
He does, yeah.
And he kind of, I don't know.
He aimed it.
Aimed it. There you go.
So the error on the catcher and the strikeout will put the leadoff batter on for Joshua Martell, the senior. O'Brien working out of the stretch. Defense straight away, third baseman in. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. So the count will go to 0-1. On deck for the Hilltoppers will be Joshua Boria, senior.
Yeah, nice pitch right there.
Way to work ahead for Jackson. So short lead over at first from the stretch. O'Brien. Good fastball again on the outside part of the plate. So Jackson really confident on the mound right now. It's really nice to watch him pitch.
Yeah, that error so far hasn't bothered him.
So 0-2. Short lead over. O'Brien. Oh, 3 straight strikes.
Well, he just painted the outside corner of that plate.
All 3 of those pitches absolutely perfect. So Josh Boria coming up. It's going to be a lefty. O'Brien, 6 strikes this inning. And we're going to go short lead from the stretch. Nice stop. Here's the delayed steal. The throw, not going to be in time. I think he hesitated just a bit on that throw.
Yeah, just
I don't
a
think
tiny
he had
bit.
him anyways, but he did hesitate.
Yeah, it was a good lead by the base runner.
The ball in the dirt didn't help. A good
No.
throw down by LaRusso. But Durfee's going to get that tie and run into scoring position. Boria digging in. The senior. Single may tie the game. It's 1-0. O'Brien from the stretch. Ball's going to be hit right up the middle, just like we said. Keene on the charge. The good cut. So Brockton, a nice job by Brett Keene hitting the cutoff. And we're going to get first and third with one out for number 3, Jaden Espinal.
Yeah, nice job out there by the center fielder for the Boxers. He didn't hesitate to get that ball in quickly to the cutoff man.
He might be their best defender. He covers a lot of ground out there. Very, very smart, heady defensive player, Brett is. So Durfee brings up Espinal, maybe their best all-around play. He started as a freshman at shortstop, which doesn't happen often a lot in Division I. Good speed at the plate. Men at the corners with one out. O'Brien from the stretch. He's going. In the throw down, the half throw. And Brockton had a play on to see if they caught Durfee napping. They didn't. So that's going to go down as a, I don't even know if they give that a steal when they give it up. They give it up. I don't know if that's a steal. But Brockton gives up the base. So Brockton will pull the infield half in. Corners in, second and third back. Here's the 1-0. And that's going to be hit out to right field. Should be caught by Vega. It is. Here's the throw to the plate. And it's not going to be in time. So Jaden Espinal with the RBI flyout will tie the game at 1.
And that should be an unearned.
It is an unearned run. That will go down as an unearned run. So Vega with the nice play. The ball was up the line just a little bit on the first base side. If he had got that over, I don't know if he would have had a play, but either way, good strong throw. So Durfee in the top of the third will bring the go-ahead run to third base for number 7, Ethan Cambra, another senior. O'Brien staying in the stretch with 2 outs. Here's the 0-0.
A little bit low.
Fastball.
He called it a little bit low there.
Low. Looked like it was over the plate, so it must have been low. Catcher really barely moved his glove. So 1-0, the count. O'Brien from the stretch. Good stop by the catcher, LaRusso. On deck is number 23. We don't have his name on the roster. So 2-0 from the stretch. That ball's hit out to Keene in center. Should be caught. Good play by Brett. Really good play by Keene.
Yeah, like you said, he can cover a lot of territory out there because that was a good connection there, and that went good, pretty deep out there. He did a nice job getting under it, Keene.
So we're going to go at the end of 2.5 with the Boxers coming to the plate. Durfee with the tying run. Brockton Boxers won. Durfee Hilltoppers won.
Yo, are you following this group text?
No, what are they saying?
Katie keeps sending Adam memes over and over, and Adam's responding with the funniest captions.
Can I see?
Nah, dude, you're driving. I'm the PT this time, remember?
Yeah.
There they go again.
Why do you need both our phones? Why can't you just reply with yours?
I need to be fake Neil.
Well, real Neil's beginning to feel a little left out.
Wow, these memes are really funny, guys. They are indeed, Keegan, but not as funny as the jokes you make.
I don't sound like that.
No, you have a point there, Neil. I especially love to make jokes about you.
Okay, all right, this is getting a little out of hand.
I've got this group text thing on lock.
I just want to know what they're saying, okay? One word.
You feel the FOMO hard now, don't you?
Yeah.
Here, man, tell me a good joke. I'll do it for you, make it seem like you did it.
Okay. What does a nosy pepper do?
What does a nosy pepper do? Question mark.
Get jalapeno business! That's my best joke.
Back at Campanelli Stadium, Leo Genatasio along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. Boxers 1, Hilltoppers 1. Brockton back at the top of the order. Jackson O'Brien, Jordan Jenkins. It looks like, is it Adam Perez third today? I didn't know. Amani LaRusso third.
Yeah, LaRusso.
Jackson struck out in his first at bat. Good speed at the top of the order. If he gets on base, he's capable of stealing both bases. Real good athlete, Jackson.
Yeah, you could just tell he's an athlete. The way he pitches, the way he gets up there at the plate.
Carries himself really well.
Yeah.
So Montier in his third inning of work, he's really struggled with his control, but when he's had guys on base, picked off Hopkins, made a good pitch to Finn to get out of it. So he's going to work from the set, the order to O'Brien. And that ball's hot hit to third short. Nice play by the shortstop. And he throws that ball away. So that's going to give Brockton a chance to get that go-ahead run at second base.
Wow.
You don't see it often. Espinal with his second error of the game. A really good, clean-fielded ball. The throw just got away from him.
Yeah, he made an excellent play because that was a shot right to him. I mean, he looked like he might have closed his eyes but put his glove in the exact spot where he was supposed to.
Really good play. It looks like he had so much time that he, what LaRusso did. They held on to that ball and kind of aimed it instead of firing it over. So Brockton will get the go-ahead run at second. Jordan Jenkins, who's hit anywhere from 6 to lead off back to second. Brockton's hottest hitter coming into the Westwood game, the junior. His job right now, Miles, get him over to third base with LaRusso on deck. So here's the 0-0 from the stretch. Montilla, the look, the delay. That fastball's going to hit the outside part. If it looks outside to me.
I thought that was a ball, but he must have painted the outside corner.
So 0-1, Montilla working ahead. Jenkins digging in. O'Brien, the small lead. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be a bunt right at the pitcher. So he's going to get him over. The throw over, they'll get him. So the sacrifice.
Yeah, nice job by Jenkins. He did his job. That's what the coach wanted him to do, is get the runner over to third.
Coach Brennan will play small ball. He did it early this season when Genatasio was hitting third. He did it with Jenkins last game. When Jackson O'Brien's on the mound, you know the game's going to be low scoring. You want to put runs on the board. So Amani LaRusso coming up, a ground out in his first at bat. Durfee playing the infield back. So they might be giving up the run. They are. So here is the 0-0. And that's going to be a good off-speed pitch. He had him fooled a little bit. LaRusso out ahead of it.
Yeah, that was a good off-speed pitch, which kind of, like you said, fooled LaRusso a little bit. Just enough.
Yep. Montilla working from the stretch, working quick now. O'Brien with a good lead over at third from the stretch. LaRusso digging in. Here's the 0-0. That ball's going to get away. So Brockton will get the run across on a wild pitch. And the boxer teammates coming out to high-five him.
Wow, Brian didn't waste no time. Once he saw that ball go past the catcher, he was going down that third base line and touched home before the catcher even got to the ball.
Good instincts.
Yes.
So LaRusso will come up with looks like a 1-1 count, the infield back. That will be an unearned run for the Boxers. So Montilla's going to go back to the set, the look in, lining up outside. Here's the 1-1. Another ground ball. That looks like it's going to catch LaRusso on the ankle, and he's going to shake that one off.
Yeah, that was a big cut.
Tough kid.
Yeah, big
LaRusso.
Cut by the junior.
He's been Brockton starting catcher since freshman year.
Wow.
Really improved ball player. Every facet of the game. Hitting, catching, defending the ball, running. The captain. So the count's going to go to 1-2. Let's see what they have here for LaRusso. Montilla, the slow, the set. Here's the 1-2. Good off-speed pitch.
Yeah, fooled them.
So with 2 outs and Chostaki coming up, the senior singled in his first at-bat, driving in a run. So that wild pitch looming large now for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah.
They would have had 2 outs with a man at third. So instead, both teams giving each other a run in this inning. And Chostaki digging in, the junior. Montilla. Here's the 0-0. Another good off-speed pitch. They're checking in, and that's going to be a safe call. He did not swing.
Yeah, that was a good check swing by Zeke.
The Lumberin junior, big, strong kid in Chostaki. Leads Brockton in extra base hits this year. Another kid that's vastly improved at the plate since last year. So here is the 1-0 to Enchostegee. Now that ball's going to be popped up to the right. Could be trouble, and he calls him off, and the play is made.
Yeah, good communication out there between the second baseman and the first baseman there to call off the first baseman.
So we're going to go at the end of 3 at Campanelli Stadium. The Brockton Boxers 2, the Durfee Hilltoppers 1.
Yeah.
What a beautiful day.
Not exactly how I'd describe it.
That's because you need some coffee. Thanks for the ride to class, by the way.
Yep, and now we're stuck in traffic, and we're going to be late. Professor McDonald is going to kill me, man. If I'm late to one more class, she says she's going to fail me.
Nothing that some coffee can't fix.
Yeah, great solution, Keegan, but where is this coffee that you speak of, huh?
It's 2 blocks down, make a right.
No, not a chance, man. We're already going to be late.
Let me get that. Since you're driving, I'll be your PT. Speak of the devil, it's Professor McDonald. I told her we're stopping for coffee.
What? No!
Dude, relax. I asked her if she wanted something.
Did she say anything?
Mocha frap. She wants a mocha frap, extra whip. She says if we don't get there in 15 minutes, we're failing the class. Hey, at least we're getting coffee.
Keegan, you're my personal texter, not my personal coffee guy. She loves those mocha fraps.
Back at Campanelli Stadium, Leo Genetasio, along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. The Boxers holding a very, very tight 2-1 lead over their former Big Three rival, the Durfee Hilltoppers. Jackson O'Brien out for his 4th straight inning of work, an unearned run in last inning. Durfee will be sending number 23 to the plate. Again, not on our roster, the 3rd baseman.
Yep, O'Brien's been doing a good job so far.
He's done it's Brockton's MVP this season as far as I'm concerned. As far as on the mound, top of the order, getting on base, really causing some issues when he's out there. So, O'Brien working from the set. Defense back at regular depth. Here's the 0-0 from the set. That's going to be a curveball up. On deck will be Alex Montilla, the pitcher. Center fielder Keene shaded over to the 3rd base side. Here's the 1-0 from O'Brien. Ground ball to Perez at short, scooped up nicely. The throw over and 1 quick out.
Yeah, nice play by the shortstop. Got the ground ball, hesitated, make sure he had it, then proceeded to gun it over there to first base.
Another junior that'll be back next year. Adams vastly improved in the field. Really good hands when the ball's hit Adam, good feet, and he can move for a big guy. Made a nice play at 3rd base the other day against New Bedford, charging a ball and throwing across his body. So here's Montilla. He is also a senior, the pitcher. O'Brien with 1 out, working from the set. Ooh, that curveball's just outside and low. Defense back, shading again, not really changing. Shading towards the 3rd base side, the 1-0. That ball's hit pretty good, right at Jenk. That's going to be over his head, I believe. Ooh. And it will be. Really hard hit ball by the senior. Let's see if he turns 0 for 2. The ball's bobbled. So it will be a 1-out double for Montilla. Yeah. Really hard hit ball.
Yeah, he roped that out deep out there over the left fielder's head.
Really sitting on that fastball.
Yeah, he sat on it.
So coming up now for the Hilltoppers will be Aaron Ferreira, the senior. I think he struck out his first time up. Durfee gets that tying run to second base.
Yeah, good connection there with bat on the ball.
So Brockton defensively staying straight up. O'Brien will be working out of the stretch. Here's the 0-0. Good move back to second, the throw over.
Jackson trying to keep him honest at second.
O'Brien from the stretch. Short lead over at second, shaded over by Perez. Here's the That ball's low. Good stop by LaRusso. So the count will go to 1-0. On deck, Sherry, the sophomore. O'Brien, the senior. The 1-0 from the stretch. And the pitch. Just outside again. So 2-0. Maybe Coach Brennan sees something here. He might be pitching them around, or maybe I don't want to give too much up here.
Yeah, I was ready to say.
Both those balls really aren't challenging.
Yeah, they were basically put in the same spot.
Yep.
Just outside.
So 2-0. The look in from the stretch. Ball, ground ball to second base. Scoop by Finn. Nice play. So 2 outs. Really good job by Jared Finn staying down in that ball's mile.
Exactly. He stayed down, put his body in front of the ball, got a hold of it, and nicely held the runner over there at third base, and got the out.
One thing you'll get with Jared is solid defense.
Yeah, that you could tell solid defense. Textbook how to
stay down on the ball.
Yeah, stay down on the ball.
So with 2 outs, Durfee gets that tying run to third for Sherry. Strikeout victim his first time up. O'Brien staying in the stretch. Very comfortable there. He could be pitching out of set. Good lead down at third. Hopkins off the bag. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just outside. O'Brien. Here's the 1-0 from the stretch. That ball's hit over to the right, just out of play. And the count will go to 1s. On deck for the Toppers will be Yandel Pachado, the junior second baseman. Count 1-1. Jackson from the stretch. Hopkins off the bag over at third. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball up third, so O'Brien will get ahead in the count. 1-2.
Be interesting now to see what O'Brien does. He just might challenge the hitter.
Don't know if you're going to see an off-speed pitch low. Brockton don't want to take a chance of that pass ball. But count going 1-2. O'Brien from the stretch. The pinch runner, Reposer at first for the hitter. And that ball's low, and the ball does get up the bag. Nice stop by LaRusso.
Yeah, beautiful stop there by the catcher.
So the count will go to 2-2. So Durfee put Andrew Reposo, the senior, in for run for the pitcher, courtesy runner. I'm sure you'll see him go back out to the mound. Montilla. So the count 2-2 to Sherry. O'Brien shaking off. LaRusso. Here's the 2-2. Good job by Sherry fouling off a tough pitch.
Yeah.
That ball was painted on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, nice job keeping his eye on the ball as he swung.
That was a really tough pitch to foul off, so good job by the sophomore. Let's go, 2-2 on the count. LaRusso, let's see where he's lined up. Looks like they want to go inside. O'Brien.
Ooh.
Just inside. I think that was a little bit high. I think that ball was down just maybe an inch. He might have gotten that call.
He might have. Good pitch. Good job by the batter, not swinging.
O'Brien 3-2. Tying run at third base. O'Brien working from the stretch. He might go right at him right here. He steps off. Durfee dugout getting loud. Here's the 3-2 from the stretch. The pitch. Ooh, that curveball just outside.
Just outside.
So no harm done there. Brockton actually gets a force out at second now. For number 6 would be Yandel Pachado, the starting second baseman. On deck will be number 2, Joshua Martell, the senior. Brockton with 2 outs. Let's see if Durfee Miles puts this guy in motion at first base. Maybe try a double steal.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Durfee handles this man on first and third.
With 2 outs, maybe Durfee does try to put something in motion, put some pressure on the Brockton defense. The Hilltoppers swept Brockton last year, 5-0 in Fall River, 8-7 here in Brockton. So 2 outs from the stretch. Good lead over at first. The pitch, he's going. And that ball's fouled off. He had that base low. I think Brockton's letting him go.
Yeah, I think the third base coach had him swinging.
Might have been a hit and run. So looks like Coach Brennan really has confidence in his senior ace. Count will go to 0-1. Sherry over at first base. And held on by Chostigi. Defense straight away. Here's the 0-1. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate. So
Wow.
O'Brien up 0-2.
That's a good thing.
That pitch right there, Miles, was unhittable. Literally painted the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, this is going to make the batter really think about what's he going to do on this pitch.
So once again, O'Brien gets up in the count. He was up in the count last time. He lost him to a walk. So it's 0-2. Go ahead, run at second. Here's the 0-2.
Oh,
just fouled off. LaRusso just couldn't squeeze that one. That was a tough play for LaRusso.
Yeah. I mean, he got a little piece of the bat on the ball.
Off the glove, hits the chest protector. O'Brien showing great composure on the mound. So the count will stay 0-2. Good lead off at third. No one holding him off at second. A single might put Durfee ahead. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that fastball. That's a curveball.
That fooled me. Wow.
He had him dancing in the batter's box.
Oh, he sure did. He froze him right there.
So, at the end of 3.5 at Campanelli Stadium, the Brockton Boxers 2, the Durfee Hilltoppers 1. Wow.
Woo! The great American road trip. Just me and my best friend Keegan. Ain't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been working on this new move. It's called the double dab. What I think the cool kids are calling it double dipping.
Nice.
Hey, how come you didn't have work today? Oh, man, I'll get it. All right, you just focus on the road. I'll be your PT. Keegan, it's your boss, and he's wondering why you're not at work.
I called in sick.
Apparently you didn't.
I texted him.
Apparently he didn't get it.
Maybe I didn't have service.
He seems peeved.
Peeved? Who says that?
What? That's not the point. The point is that you didn't call in properly. That's irresponsible.
What are you, my mom? I had it on my to-do list.
I hope you don't get fired for this.
As my PT, I'm gonna need you to cover for me.
Are you asking me to be your excuse guy?
Isn't that what best friends do?
I thought Adam was your best friend.
If Adam were my best friend, then he'd be sitting right there in that seat, texting my boss.
Okay, all right. How's this for an excuse? Doctor's appointment.
Too cliche.
Your house burned down.
Way too intense.
Your dog threw up?
Not intense enough.
Impromptu camping trip.
Honest, but that would definitely get me fired.
Car probs.
We could work with that.
Okay.
Hey, send one of those cute cat memes with it too. He has a soft spot for animals.
Done.
You're the best.
I'll turn this up. This is my jam.
Leo Genatasio, Brockton Community Access, along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. Bottom of the fourth, Brockton ahead 2-1. Miles, I just want to put a shout out there. My son Nicholas broke his ankle the fifth game of the season, having surgery tomorrow. Started since a freshman year. Just want to say good luck to my boy tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd say what a gamer. He's out here with his teammates, and you say he's having surgery tomorrow?
Having surgery tomorrow. He's had a very, very difficult high school career so far with some injuries, but shows up no matter injured, whether it was football or baseball. He's here supporting his team. So good luck, Nicholas.
Yeah, we wish him well.
So bottom of the fourth, Perez, Cade his first time up. Montilla working from the set. He's done a nice job keeping Durfee in this game. Here's the 0-0 from the set. And that's a fastball in. One thing when Brockton's going good, Miles, they swing early in counts. I see them giving away fastballs early in the count. Perez got good power. I want to see him swinging the bat at those pitches. Montilla working fast. Here's the 0-1 to Perez. And that's a ground ball up the shortstop. Scooped up by, and again, Espinal really smooth getting that ball.
Just couldn't finish it.
Just didn't finish it. That will be his third error on the day. You can go 10 games without watching him make an error. So, Brockton with the leadoff guy on. Hopkins up. Hopkins walked his first time up. Small lead over. Brockton the leadoff guy on. Montilla from the stretch. The throw over, back. And the one thing about Espinal, he may make an error. You got to be careful in the entire game. He'll come up in the next inning, hit a double against you. He's mentally tough. So short lead over for Perez. Hopkins digging in, the senior. Step off again for Montilla. Montilla's had runners on all innings, done a nice job keeping Durfee in the game, pitching out of trouble, throwing strikes. So Perez the short lead. Hopkins the senior digging in. Here's the 0-0. Kept him off balance. Little ground ball. That's a foul ball up to the dugout on the Brockton side.
Yeah, definitely kept Hopkins off balance. He kind of hacked at it, but you could see he was off balance. Good pitch.
So not the greatest velocity Montilla, but he obviously has good secondary stuff to keep the hitters off balance. So the 0-1 to Hopkins. Perez off first. Here's the 0-1. Low. Good stop by the catcher. Again, Durfee's catcher, just a freshman. That's number 4, Joseph Sylvia.
And that's something else, a freshman catching.
Division I baseball,
yeah. For your varsity team. That's saying something.
It is. So the count will go to 1-1. Perez over at first. Deceivingly good speed for a bigger guy. Here's the 1-1. The throw over is back.
Yeah, he's a good-sized kid over there on first base running in, but like you said, he's an athlete. He's got some, he can move.
He can move. Senior Brady Witt on deck. So Hopkins, the 1-1. From the sets, working slow. Stepping off. I'm surprised Hopkins didn't step out of that one. That was a long time on that rubber.
It was. Looking back and forth and everything, but throwing the ball over the plate.
So Hopkins, the 1-1. Perez over first. The throw back again. It's been about 15 of those there today. We might be here till 9 o'clock tonight. Are the lights working yet?
I don't know, but I hope they are.
Boy, I have to hold my dinner. So here we go.
You know she'll warm it up for you.
Yep. 1-1. Perez with a big lead from the stretch. Montilla, the pitch. And that ball should look like a double play ball. Fielded cleanly, the throw over, and he's off the bag. So nice play by the second baseman. Espinal's throw just up the bag a bit. So Durfee does knock off that leadoff man. And Brady Witt, who got on in an error his last time up. So good speed on the bag with Hopkins.
Yep, Hopkins hustled down there to keep put the pressure on the shortstop that made the throw over there?
Espinal.
Yep.
So Witt, the senior, digging in. Let's see if Brockton, Coach Brennan, trying to manufacture some runs here. Decent lead over. Witt digging in from the stretch, Montilla. That ball's hit up the third. Bobble by the third baseman, and it's a good play, staying with it.
Yeah, he stayed with it. Got it out of the dirt.
So Anthony Vega up, the junior. Anthony got on in the first inning on a fielder's choice. 2 outs, Witt at first. Jared Finn on deck. Montilla from the stretch. Here's the 0-0. Another ball in the dirt, stopped by the catcher. Vega, the junior. Witt with a small lead. Montilla working from the stretch. Here's the 1-0. Good fastball. Has him waving at it.
Exactly. He waved right at it.
So Vega, the 1-1, digging in. Good power Anthony has. Witt with the small lead. Montilla from the stretch. And here's the 1-1. That's low in the dirt, and Witt should get the second on the pass ball.
Yep, good heads-up play by Witt. Paying attention to see what happens at home plate. Took advantage of the pass ball.
So the count will go to 2-1. Vega looking for the clutch 2-out RBI here to give Brockton a little breathing room for O'Brien. So Witt off a second, not really being kept on. Vega digging in. Here's the 2-1. And once again, he's waving at it. It's another pitch I'd like to see Anthony try to hit the other way. That ball's in the outside part of the plate. A ball you got to drive to right field. He's got good power, Anthony. So the count will go 2-2. Montilla trying to pitch out of another jam. So 2-2 to Vega from the stretch. And the delay. And that ball's inside. Good pitch.
Yeah, that was definitely a delay. He was in halfway through his thing.
He held that leg up there, it seemed like, for a few seconds. So that, when you see pitchers doing that, they're doing that not only for the runner, but they want the hitter at the plate to keep them off balance.
Yeah.
It's a good manipulation by the pitcher. When you don't have the greatest fastball, you got to find different ways to keep the hitters off balance. And Montilla's done that today. They might be having a conversation whether that's a balk or not. And the ump is having a conversation. I don't see the Durfee coaches arguing. Coach Brennan may have asked. So it's going to be 3-2 to Vega. Montilla from the stretch and the pitch. Good fastball, gets him waving at it.
Waving at it again.
So we're going to go to the top of the fifth at Campanelli Stadium. The Brockton Boxers 2, Durfee Hilltoppers 1.
Yeah, that was a tough inning for the Boxers there. Couldn't quite get anything going.
All that being said, do not give your girlfriend popcorn in a quiet movie theater. Just don't do it.
Cool story, bro.
Man, I just love telling stories about my girlfriend.
I can tell.
Hey, don't be jealous.
I'm not.
Look, man, I know that you're single, all right? And I was single for a long time, too, but, you know, I think I found the one. She's got a nice smile. What? No, dude. You are not texting and driving, all right? I am your personal texter.
All right.
Your PT.
All right.
That is my duty.
You got it.
Okay?
You got it.
Hey, babe. Who's this girl calling you babe? Only I can call you that.
Aha. Very funny. Nah, it's just this girl I met.
Melissa.
Yeah.
Wait, what's her last name?
I don't know. Something with an N. I met her at a pool party last week.
Pool party?
Yeah, she's great. She has this nice smile. Wait. What did you say your girlfriend's last name was again?
Norris. Mel Norris.
As in Melissa? Well, this is awkward.
Back at Campanelli Stadium, Leo Genatasio, along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production, Brockton Community Access. The Boxers head to the top of the fifth with Durfee, a slim 2-1 lead. Playing like the New Bedford game from a few games ago. Hopefully a different outcome for the Boxers today. Up will be Joshua Martell, the senior. Jackson O'Brien in his fifth inning of work, working from the set. Here's the and that ball looks like it should be a routine pop-up to the outfield. Here comes the right fielder. And he makes the play.
Yeah, nice communication out there by the outfielders there. It was right there, kind of in the gray area, but the left fielder took control.
He attacked that ball.
Yes.
So Brockton will get the... I don't know what the third base coach was arguing with the umpire. I didn't get that. But up will be number 8. That looks like it is Joshua Boria, the senior. O'Brien, again, getting the leadoff guy off the bases. Working from the set. The 0-0. Fastball just inside. O'Brien, the senior. It's been absolutely superb this season on the mound. Working fast. Here's the 1-0. Tries the bunt. Smart play by Durfee, trying to mix it up a little bit. Seeing the third baseman back, Miles, try to put a little pressure on the Boxers.
Yep.
Brockton defensively, Hopkins at third, Perez at short, Finn at second, and Chostagi at first. Working left to right, Jenkins, Keene, and Vega with LaRusso behind the plate. A lineup littered with a bunch of juniors and a few seniors. O'Brien, the 1-1 working from the set. 1 out, looking inside. Here's the 1-1. That ball's hit right to the shortstop. Perez gobbled up, and the throw over in time.
Ooh, I like how Perez made sure he had it and took his time and threw it over. He had a lot of time.
He had a lot of time.
That was a hot shot.
And today that hasn't been a guaranteed out.
Yeah, exactly.
So up for the Hilltoppers will be the shortstop Espinal. An RBI sacrifice fly is last time up. Good power, good speed. Jackson with 2 quick outs, trying to work a 1-2-3 inning from the set. Espinal digging in. Here's the 0-0. Curveball just low. Defense shading away towards, Coach Dakers is moving him to the right side now. So they had him lined up on the third base side. They're moving him over, probably because the last time he hit it to right field, and maybe they're going to work him away. O'Brien, the 1-0, the pitch. Just low again.
Just low.
So Espinal up in the count in the driver's seat. The Hilltoppers looking to put a little pressure on the boxes. O'Brien working fast, the 2-0. That's low. So the count will go to 3-0. The last thing I think Jackson wants to put right now is a kid that can run on the bases. So let's see if he can battle back. Walks have not been an issue from O'Brien. Just 1 walk in his last 3 outings. And
that's
came
pretty
today.
good.
That's real good. Well, that's why he's won. You don't walk guys and you get strikeouts, you win games. So here's the 3-0 to Espinal. And that ball's outside. So Durfee will get the tying run to first with Ethan Canberra, the senior, coming up.
I think Jackson was trying to get him to swing to the outside there, and he didn't go for it.
Nope. So good piece of hitting by Espinal. And Durfee with 2 outs. Let's see if they put Espinal in motion here. O'Brien going to go to the stretch. Espinal off first with a good lead from the stretch. And he's going. And O'Brien, LaRusso with the good throw. Not in time.
Could have been over to the right a little bit. He might have had a better chance of getting him.
Yeah.
A little bit to the outside.
He had a good jump. That
Yep.
O'Brien went quick to home, and Espinal's a good base runner. He picked up on that quick. And so now with 2 outs, a single will tie the game most likely. Ethan Canberra digging in. O'Brien, the 1-0. 5 straight balls. Here we go. And there's a strike.
Yeah. Great concentration by the pitcher.
So the count will go to 1-1. On deck will be the third baseman. O'Brien from the stretch, the 1-1. Ground ball, looks up to shortstop to Perez, and that's going to be an infield single.
Good effort by Perez. He just couldn't quite get the glove on it.
So with 2 outs, Durfee gets guys to first and third with a walk and an infield single for big number 23, the third baseman. Let's see in the roster. That might be Matt Almeida. So working out of the stretch. O'Brien trying to get out of it. And he's going. And that ball's going to be outside. So Durfee now with 2 outs will get the go-ahead run to second. O'Brien trying to work out of a jam in the 5th.
Yeah, Durfee can make some noise here.
So here's the 1-0. And that's a pop-up. It looks like O'Brien should get out of it. The ball to Perez, and he does. So Jackson O'Brien come up again with another quality pitch, Miles, to get out of it.
Yep, ice cold water run through his veins.
So we're going to go at the end of 5 here at Campanelli. Brockton 2, Durfee Hilltoppers 1.
Yeah.
Big pitch. Big pitch. This is playing just like the New Bedford game. We're down to the last out, New Bedford, and they hit it.
No. Keegan, what day is it?
Your birthday?
It's my birthday, that's right. It's funny that you say that because there's nothing marked on your calendar. You know, no plans for your best friend. Nothing. You know what I've always wanted? A surprise party. But nobody's ever planned that for me.
Wait, so you've never had a surprise party, like, ever?
Like, never, ever. I guess my friends just don't love me. Well, you think that's funny, Keegan? Yeah, you think that's funny?
Hey.
Well, no, focus on the road, man. What are you going to do?
Enjoy the moment.
Hey, I'm your personal texter, remember? Your PT.
Really don't have to do that right now.
All right. Oh, look. It's your other friend, Adam, texting you on my birthday.
Exactly what you don't need to be reading.
He says...
Don't read it.
Hey, I think I will. He says, hey, has the, quote, eagle landed at the, quote, nest? What does that even mean?
Whatever you want it to mean, Mil. Please put the phone
What are you going to do? You can't text back. I'll text for you. Just drive. Hold on. He just texted again. He says,
no.
Haha. And by eagle, I mean the birthday boy. The birthday boy. Wait, Keegan, I thought we were just going to our apartment.
No, we're going to your surprise party.
Wait, are you serious?
Cat's out the bag.
Yes!
Try to act surprised when we get there.
Oh, there's going to be chips. There's going to be...
Dip.
Dip? There's going to be lots of dip. But I've never experienced this before.
Leo Genitaccio along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. Alex Montier in his 5th inning of work, 1 earned. Brockton with the 9-hitter, Jared Finnup. And that ball's going to be popped up to the catcher. Finn should be running that out. And that's going to be a quick out for the Hilltoppers.
Was that one pitch?
1 pitch, 1 out. Finn will go to 0 for 2 on the day. Up will be Jackson O'Brien, who has struck out and got on base in an error, scored Brockton's go-ahead run on a wild pitch. Montia has done a really good job for the Hilltoppers, keeping Brockton off balance. O'Brien, the senior. Montia from the set. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Oh, you could tell he wanted to make contact.
O'Brien will not swing at balls out of the strike zone. So 0-1 on O'Brien. Durfee's defense straight away. Montia from the set. And the 0-1. High.
Yeah, you could tell Jack's a very disciplined hitter, as you said.
Walks a ton, steals a lot of bases. Jordan Jenkins, the junior, on deck. O'Brien, the 1-1. Montia from the set. That's a ground ball up the third. We'll go foul. So O'Brien down 1-2. Like to see him put a ball in play and use his wheels here. Put some pressure on the Durfee defense. Montia working from the set. And the 0-2. Ball's low. So the count will go to 2-2.
A little bit in the dirt.
A little low. Catcher did a nice job stopping it. Montia with 1 on, with no on and 1 out, will probably challenge O'Brien right here. The 1-1. The pitch. Good off-speed pitch gets him.
Yeah. Kind of fooled him on that pitch.
He did. So Brockton with 2 quick outs here will go to junior Jordan Jenkins, who was walked and sacrificed. The junior left fielder come on to start about 3 games ago. He had a 3-hit day against Braintree, the game of his life where he was terrific. Big reason why they won. Hopefully to stay hot here. 2 outs, the 0-0. Foul back. Jenkins digging in. Montia from the set. The 0-1. Good off-speed pitch again.
Oh, definitely off-speed there.
So 0-2 on Jenkins. LaRusso on deck. Durfee defense straight away. The 0-2. Montia steps off. Really fast inning for Durfee. Montia working quick. The 0-2. That ball's going to hit him.
Yeah. Yeah, way inside. Jenkins had no time to get out the way on that pitch.
Jenkins didn't like it, took a stare out of the mound, but the last thing Durfee wants to do right there is put a guy on base.
Exactly.
That's not 0-2 pitch. The last thing he wants to do is hit him.
Oh, that's a tough one for the pitcher to take. 0-2, as you said.
Yeah.
And hits the batter on the next pitch.
He just challenged him inside and just lost it a little bit. So Jenkins on at first, on for the third time today. On for the second time today. LaRusso, the junior catcher. Good lead over for Jenkins at first. Montilla from the stretch. And the throw over again for the 23rd time today.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know about that. I mean, you got 2 outs. Why don't you just go ahead and
challenge
concentrate?
him.
Yeah, challenge the batter. Concentrate on the batter.
They don't want that. They may not want that third Brockton run in go-ahead position with the number 3 hitter up is the only thing I'm thinking. So here's the 0-0. That ball's low again, and another good stop by the catcher. Jenkins got decent speed over there. Another big guy that can run. May challenge the freshman catcher. We'll see. Coach Brennan may, with LaRusso, who would come back to lead off next inning if he's thrown out, may put him in motion here. Here's the 1-0, the throwback over.
You know, that's a good point, Joe. They might want to challenge the freshman catcher for Durfee.
So, working from the stretch. Jenkins with a good lead. The 1-0 to LaRusso. Ball's fouled off to the right. Again, keeping them off balance today. Brockton really has not squared many balls up against Montilla.
Not at all.
Good lead by Jenkins. Count will be 1-1. Really good lead. Let's see if he's going. Working from the stretch. And he might, he had him. He had him going the other way. If he had went over with a stronger throw, they had him picked.
Exactly. Kind of lobbed it over there.
Yeah. I think his jaw, he's only concerned right now is not letting him get a big lead. I don't think he's concerned with picking him off. He just doesn't want a big lead.
Big lead, yeah.
So the count will go 1-1 still, and he throws back over.
Ooh.
And they had him very, very close again.
I think because the ball went in the dirt, that gave the base runner a chance to get his hand on that.
He threw it to the wrong side of the back. If
right.
He threw it to the left. He's a lefty first baseman. He threw it to the left side of his body. He was out. So another lead over. Montilla with really good feet over there for a pitcher. The 1-1. He throws back over again. And back safe again. At a minimum, he's taking the legs out from Jordan. Jordan's going to be tied going back and forth from the lead back over to the bag. So Montilla, a very strategic pitcher out there, knows what he's doing. So from the stretch, here's the 1-1. And that ball's fouled off again to the right. So Montilla up in the count 0-2 and Chostegui on deck. I think he has Brockton's only hit on the day. So 0-2. For the 5th time, Jenkins back safely. Jenkins gets a good lead off. LaRusso digging in. Montilla's ahead 0-2 on LaRusso. The 0-2. Ground ball up to third. So LaRusso doing a good job staying alive.
Yeah, I get ready to say doing a great job. Hanging in there. Making this pitcher throw more pitches.
So the count is 1-2, I apologize. LaRusso digging in. Trying to stay back that extra second on the slow off speed stuff that he's facing. Jenkins with the lead. The 1-2 from the stretch. And LaRusso does a good job stepping out. When you take that long as a hitter, you have to step out.
You have to.
So Montilla stays back on the rubber. Jenkins with the lead. Montilla from the stretch. The throw over again. Brockton ahead in Head in the fifth. 2-1. 2 outs. Manna first. The 1-2 to LaRusso. Montilla. The pitch. That's outside again and in the dirt.
In the dirt.
And the catcher doing a fabulous job getting down and blocking those bobs. Joseph Sylvia. Two the count. Jenkins with the lead. Montilla from the stretch, lined up outside. The 2-2. Fouled off to the right. Just out of play, out of reach from the effort from the first baseman, who puts a really good effort going over the ball. That was number 16, Aaron Ferreira, the senior.
Yeah, good hustle by the senior.
So we're at 2s in the 5th inning of a very close ball game. Pivotal game for both teams. Brockton looking to go 6-4, and Durfee looking to go 4-4. Jenkins with the lead. Montilla from the stretch. The 2-2. The pitch. And that's just going to be a lazy pop-up over to the right, and that's going to be an out. So Montilla really had LaRusso off balance the whole time. And Armani that pitch is over the plate, does everything in his power just to shoot a ball and play. So Durfee's going to get out of it. We're going to go to the 6th inning here at Campanelli. Brockton 2, Durfee 1.
You know, I think I like this car better when there were just 2 people in it. Just saying. It's not your other friend Adam here.
Come on, Neil. That's no way to treat our guests.
You guys, I can go home if you want. I don't really need to be here.
No, it's okay, Adam. It's fine, really.
Hey, at least let me be your PT, all right?
Got it.
Got it.
I wasn't talking to you.
Neil, be nice.
Hey, Neil, I was thinking, just because you're PT all the time, could I give it a shot? I mean, just this once.
Up to him. He takes this job very seriously.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Best 2 out of 3? I'm seeing 3 unread text messages from your mom. She's looking pretty concerned about your student loan situation. Also, we have 3 unread emails, and a week from tomorrow, we have a doctor's appointment, 4 p.m. in Valencia. Lastly, oh yeah, I'm seeing lots of subscription emails. I can easily unsubscribe you from those, archive them.
Okay, great job, Adam. Can I have the phone back now, please?
No, he's doing great. Let him keep going.
Thanks, Key, because I won't let you down.
Back at Campanelli Stadium, Leo Genatasio along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. Brockton boxes in a very tight 2-1 game. Jackson O'Brien back out for a 6th inning of work, looking to pitch another complete game. Brockton's keeping the same defense, Miles. Nothing changes. Durfee will send up Alex Montilla, who had a double his last time up, Miles. Probably the hardest hit ball of the game.
It definitely was the hardest hit ball of the game out there in left center. It was good contact by the pitcher.
Jackson, hopefully they picked up on something like that. Maybe not throw a fastball, maybe try some off-speed stuff here. It's a big first batter of the inning for Brockton. Try to keep him off the bases. O'Brien working from the set. And here is the 0-0. Well, that ball misses in the inside. Good fastball in the inside part of the plate. Montilla, the senior, has really done a great job on the mound today, keeping Durfee in it. O'Brien, the 1-0. Ooh, that fastball.
That looked good. Must have been low.
Got to be low. That looked like a really good pitch. So, Montilla in the driver's seat. O'Brien does not want to go 3-0. The pitch. And there's a fastball.
Nice pitch.
Looked like the same exact pitch, but my 53-year-old eyes might not be the same as they were 20 years ago. So we're going to go 2-1. O'Brien from the set. Montilla digging in. The pitch. Ground ball up the third to Hopkins. Fielded nicely. The throw over. Nice play.
That was a beautiful play by Hopkins. Once he got the ground ball, he set himself, made a nice throw over there to first base. Great play.
Really terrific play by Hopkins, backing up on the ball, staying down on it, and making a strong throw over the stretch from Chostegui. So up for the Hilltoppers now will be Aaron Ferreira, the first baseman. O'Brien again coming back from a 2-0 count, getting the first out of the inning.
Yeah, letting his defense do its thing out there.
On deck will be Benjamin Sherry. So O'Brien working from the set. The 0-0. A bunt again. So Durfee wants the third baseman moving a little bit. They're going to keep Hopkins right in the grass. So the 1-0 from the set. And the pitch. Foul ball. Ball looked like it hit the end of the bat.
Yeah.
Looked like a pull shot from the batter's box. Beautiful day at Campanelli. Great day to watch a high school baseball game.
Yeah, beautiful day, beautiful
We've had good weather
atmosphere.
this season, Mile. We've had good weather at most of these games.
And that's what you want to have for the kids to get out here and play their best baseball.
So the count will go to 1-1 to Ferreira. Defense playing first base side from the center field on. Here's the 1-1. Oh, that's a really good inside fastball.
It was.
So I think he had him fooled right there. He may have thinking off speed, and Jackson pumped that fastball right by him. So 1-2 from O'Brien. Ferreira digging in. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Finn stays down on it nicely. The throw over, 2 outs.
Nice job by the second baseman. Again, puts his body right in front of it, gets it, takes his time, and throws it right over there to the first baseman.
Finn, a real solid second baseman. I was talking to his father before the game, Miles. He told me he hasn't made an error since he was in second grade.
Wow.
So
I believe it.
When he tells you something like that, he's going to make all those plays. So 2 outs for Sherry, the sophomore. O'Brien with 2 quick out in the 6th. The pitch. Ooh, just outside. So last inning, you got 2 quicks out, and he walked the guy. I want to see Jackson keep that momentum going. No free passes here. If they're going to beat you, make them hit the ball.
That's right.
So 1-0 working fast to Sherry. Good fastball.
Strike. Got him.
And he, again, was looking off speed.
Batter didn't quite know what to do.
Nope.
And caught
So
him.
we're going to go 1-1. Sherry digging in. O'Brien from the set. Just outside. So
yeah,
the
you said
count
it, Joe. Excuse me. Just outside.
Just outside. So 2-1. That ball looks like a lazy fly ball. Should be caught to the left fielder. And he makes the play.
Oh, whoa. He had to jump a little bit. Kind of didn't quite judge it correctly because he had time.
He did have time. It looked like he might have misread it in the air, but got back on his horse and got to the ball. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th inning at Campanelli Stadium. Leo Giannatasio along with Miles Jackson. Brockton Boxers 2, Durfee Hilltoppers 1.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
Bro, you gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's a white people thing.
Escúchame, en esta casa los hombres no lloran.
You alright? It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it? Thanks for hearing me out, bro. Appreciate it.
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad. Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Back at Campanelli Stadium, Brockton Community Access, Leo Giannatasio along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. Brockton Boxers 2, Durfee Hilltoppers 1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. New Durfee, 1 run on 4 hits and 3 errors. The Brockton Boxers, Miles, 2 runs and only 1 hit and 2 errors.
Yeah, they really haven't done much since that second inning, I believe.
They put a few guys on base right, Miles, but they haven't been able to come up with some big hits. Montia's done a really good job with the off-speed stuff, keeping him off balance. The one guy that does have the hit today, Ezekiel Anchostegi, with a single his first time up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. So Brockton looking to put an insurance run out there for O'Brien. Montia in his 6th inning of work, working from the set. Here's the pitch to Anchostegi. And that will be a low curveball. Perez on deck. Montia working fast. From the set. The pitch.
Ooh.
He had him fooled. So when you're able to mix speeds, that fastball comes in a little bit quicker.
Yeah, and it was inside. He didn't quite know what to do.
So the count will go to 1-1. And Chostaki digging in. Montia the pitch. That ball's low.
Yeah.
So Ezekiel will go up in the count 2-1. Montia, the last thing he wants is put a guy on base right now. Durfee playing back. Straight away for Anchostegi, who's got good power. The 2-1 from Montia. Good strike.
Yeah.
That ball hits the outside part of the plate. So the count will go to 2. Montia, the senior. Here's the 2-2. And that's going to be a strike 3 on a foul tip.
Yeah, kind of fooled him a little bit. He really didn't get a good swing.
That looked like it might have been a cut fastball or some sort of off-speed pitch. But either way, it's a strikeout for Montia. Adam Perez coming up, 0 for 2 on the base. I think he did get on base on an error. He did. So, Brockton. Perez looking. And another pitch where they had him off balance, Miles.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job keeping the Brockton hitters, like you said, all game, off balance.
So the count will go to 0-1 on Perez. Montia, the senior, working fast, really pitching a superb game. So 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch again. So the count will go to 0-2.
Boy, he wasn't even close.
Yeah, he's got him fooled right now.
Yeah.
He's really got him fooled. So Perez, let's see if he can make the adjustment here. 0-2 from Montia. And the pitch. And that's
oh,
a good,
wow. He painted the outside.
That's a fantastic off-speed pitch.
It sure is. Just froze him.
So he's really gotten stronger as the game goes on. Brockton down to their final out of the inning. Dom Hopkins, the senior.
Yeah, that's a good point, Leo, that he has gotten stronger as this game's gone on.
Hopkins 0 for 2 on the day. Montia working fast. Here's the 0-0. Ball's right over the plate, 0-1.
Right over the plate.
Hopkins digs in. Here's the 0-1. That ball's low. Brady with the senior on deck. Nail biting time for the boxes.
Nice to see if Dominic can make something happen.
1-1. Montia from the set. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be just foul.
Just foul over there, about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 at the max.
But you see what he did there, Miles? What the other guys weren't doing today? Going with the pitch. That pitch in the outside part of the plate, on a speed pitch, try to take it the other way.
Yeah,
he just misses a double right there.
Good
so
point.
Dom making a good adjustment at the plate there. 1-2 the count. Durfee still playing him to pull. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be another off-speed pitch.
Just froze him.
So 3 straight strikeouts for Durfee, and Montia finishes his 6th inning of work. We're going to head to the last inning of the ball game. Brockton 2, Durfee 1.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Back here at Campanelli Stadium, Brockton Community Access. Leo Genatasio along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on the production. We head to the 7th inning. Brockton 2, New Bedford 1. Durfee 1, I apologize. Durfee will send up Yantel Pachado. Jackson O'Brien, low on the first pitch. So we were in the same situation a few days ago, Miles. Brockton was beating New Bedford 1-0 in the last inning, and New Bedford was able to push 3 runs across. I'm sure that's something that's weighing in Coach Brennan's mind right now. O'Brien, the senior, looking for his 3rd straight complete game victory. The 0-0. Here's the pitch. Good fastball. Good pitch. On deck for the Hilltoppers will be number 2, Joshua Martell. They're near the top of the order.
Yeah, O'Brien challenged the hitter right there.
Went right after him. So the count will go 1-1. O'Brien, the pitch. And that ball could be trouble. That's hit over to the right to Vega. And he fouled it in foul territory.
Ooh, close, but it was a foul ball.
It was a foul ball.
Durfee's first base coach was saying fair ball, but that was just a wish.
You see the Durfee first base coach right now. He knows that's foul, but it's another play that Brockton should have. A good effort by Vega. Maybe a ball he could have made. Either way, it was a good effort.
Yeah, he had to cover a lot of territory.
So Brockton will get to 1-2 here. O'Brien will be 1-2 to the hitter, Pachado. Let's see if he can take advantage of that mistake. Here's the 1-2. Good fastball.
Through inside heat.
O'Brien challenged him.
Yes,
so
he
up
did.
comes Martell.
Yeah, nice inside fastball.
So 1 out here in the top of the 7th for number 2, Joshua Martell. 1 for 3 on the day. He has an infield hit. Here's the 0-0. Good fastball on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, painted it nicely.
O'Brien looks like he's throwing harder now than he was in the first inning.
He sure does.
Really confident out there. So Coach Brennan moves Keen to the left side of the bag. Here's the 0-1. Another fastball. Ooh, that ball looked good.
Ooh, just high. Looked like it was over the plate. It was just high.
So they're going to go 1-1 there. That pitch looked really good. So here's the 1-1. Ball's outside. So that's a big pitch, that second pitch he didn't get.
Yeah, that was an awfully tasty pitch for a strike.
Martell going to get an extra ball here, so it's going to be 2-1 instead of 1-2. The pitch.
Ooh. Wow.
So it's going to go 3-1. The last thing Brockton wants here is a walk. On deck is number 8, Joshua Boria. O'Brien down 3-1. The pitch. Strike pass ball by him. So O'Brien coming back, a 3-2.
Again, Joe. Leo. Brian,
right at him.
Yep, challenging the batter.
So 3-2 right here. Let's see if O'Brien goes right at him. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball by him.
Like outside heat.
O'Brien, a masterful job coming back from a 3-1 count. And that's going to get Durfee down to their final out.
Yeah, O'Brien showing his senior leadership and clutch situation here.
2 outs for Joshua Boria, their final batter for Durfee if they cannot keep this game going. O'Brien with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Foul ball back.
Yeah, and like you said, Leo, O'Brien looking a little stronger as he goes on.
Miles, no off-speed pitches this inning. He looks like he's just pounding fastballs, challenging the Durfee
Challenging the batter, yep.
So the count will go to 0-1. O'Brien the pitch. Here's the first off-speed pitch as we say it. So the count will go to 1-1. On deck will be Espinal, the ever dangerous Espinal. So The 1-1.
Ooh.
That fastball just misses.
Just outside.
So 2-1 on the count. Boria digging in. Really took a good pitch right there. Let's see what O'Brien does. The pitch. And that ball should be a routine pop-up. And that's the ball game.
Can of corn.
So Jackson O'Brien, for the third straight game, a complete game victory for the Brockton Boxers. Miles, what can we say about O'Brien?
Just great character out there. Got himself in just a few jams, but he just made some nice pitches all game. And as you said, he got stronger as the game went on. And give Durfee's pitcher credit, too. It was a pitcher's duel.
It was a pitcher's duel. Brockton's offense was anemic today. They had one hit, Ezekiel and Chostaki single. They scored on a wild pitch. But Jackson O'Brien has done what he's done all season. He's been their ace.
Senior leadership.
So, Brockton Boxers will win this game 6-4. The final line, Durfee, 1 run on 4 hits and 3 errors. The Brockton Boxers, 2 run on 1 hit and 2 errors. We're going to be back here Monday at 4 o'clock when the Brockton Boxers take on the Dartmouth Indians. I'm Leo Giannatasio along with Miles Jackson, Mike the Postman on production. See you Monday.